Hello and welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are going to be making these mandazis. I'd love to call them kienyeji mandazis, Mandazi Promax, because we're just not gonna use the normal flour. We're going to be adding maize flour and millet flour into them. And my husband is gonna be making these mandazis for us, and let's wait and see how they get to turn out. Okay, so I found him already started, so he's adding some flour there. That is the brown flour, and then now we add the normal unga wa ngano, that is the wheat flour, into it, and that's hot water that's in there. So we're just gonna add and get to mix. And since this is not self-raising, we're also gonna add some baking powder at some point. So here we've already mixed and we're adding maize flour right now, and then we're gonna just mix and mix it for it to, come out well. He's adding some hot water there and getting to mix everything to fall into place. So we continue mixing. This is a nice idea if you don't have enough flour, the normal flour for mandazis. So you could try this and just get to see how they come out. The first time he tried making this for us, I found it quite strange, like how, but they turned out quite well. So we get to mix and mix and mix everything together. At this point I was thinking, wait, you've not added baking powder, but I don't know why I forgot to tell him. So after mixing the dough, this is where he remembered, by the way, I've not put some baking powder. So we're gonna see him add that in a few. You see how that dough is looking good? It's not sticking to the hand, it's leaving the sufuria. That's how the dough should be for mandazi, for chapati, or anything that you are making. So at this point we're adding the baking powder because we forgot. So we just mixed it with water and now we're just adding it. Then we mix it up again. It looks like milk, yeah, I know, but no, that's baking powder. A little bit of flour. Then we mix everything together so that the baking powder can incorporate and it can make the mandazis be fluffy. Okay, so we are mixing. We get to mix everything in there. I didn't know you could use other different kinds of flours. I guess we just never try these things until you see someone doing them and you're like, by the way, see, we could just do that. Yeah, so the dough is almost ready. It's almost ready. You can see how nice it looks. Looks nice. So now we're going to start making the partitions. Do we call them partitions or the balls for the mandazis? So this is his style of making them. He doesn't roll anything. He just pinches like that. Pinch like you're pinching ugali. Roll it and then flatten it. Yeah, that is how he does it. Yeah, we learn a lot from this man, So we go on doing that as our oil is, getting hot in the pot. Okay, just pinch them and then flatten them, pinch them and flatten them. I feel like this is so much easier than making mandazi, because mandazi you have to roll and roll, and cut them into pieces or into balls, wherever. So this was a trial to see if the oil is hot. Yeah, and now we are adding more of them, more of our flour. You see how they're becoming fluffy? Yeah, look at that, guys, look at that. They're just like mandazi themselves, Look at that. Wow. And they're browning out so well. So we add and let them brown well before you remove them. this is gonna be a nice breakfast. Look at that. Oh, doesn't it look yummy? Who would know? How will they know that this is not just wheat flour? This is maize flour and everything you can add inside. And now that is the final result. Mandazi Kienyeji Mandazi Promax. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.